Welcome students to our chapter Algebraic Expressions. This is lecture 8, exercise 6.2. Okay, let's start with question number 17 on the board. Okay, question number 17 over here. The question says, pay attention please, I'll explain you each and everything over here. Question number 17, it says, if A, capital A is equal to something over here. So can I say we have the value of capital A? Yes, the value of capital A is 4x square minus 3x plus 1. Similarly, we have value of capital B. It's 6x square plus 3x minus 8. Okay, and we have value of capital C. It is what? It is C is equal to 3x square minus 7x plus 3. Then find the following, and 3 sub questions are given. First, second and third. Okay, now I'll be solving first sub question 1 over here. Okay, please pay attention. It's very simple, students. Okay, so question number solution of first question. The question is A plus B within the bracket minus C. A plus B within the bracket we have minus C. Okay, now do we have the value of A, students? Yes, I have the value of A. What's the value of A? Value of A is 4x square, okay, minus 3x plus 1. So at the place of A I'll put 4x square, see here, minus 3x plus 1 at the place of A. Okay, now at the place of B I need to put the value of B, but in between I have a plus sign, so I'll add this plus. So this plus is copied as it is over here, and now I'm writing the value of B. What's the value of B, students? Value of B is 6x square plus 3x minus 8. 6x square plus 3x minus 8 as it is. Okay, minus C, because I have minus here, so I'm writing here the minus sign. From here I wrote this minus sign, and then comes the C. So now I'll copy the value of C. What's the value of C, students? Value of C is 3x square minus 7x plus 3. Okay, within the bracket of course, 3x square minus 7x plus 3. Okay, like this. Now the next step, you all know how to do it. We will just open up the brackets. Yes, we will open up the brackets. So is equal to, see this, 4x square minus 3x plus 1 as it is. Because we have plus here outside this bracket, there will be no change in this bracket. So this will be as it is same, plus 6x square plus 3x minus 8. Okay, but be careful because I have minus sign here. It's like minus 1 multiplied with this bracket. So this minus will be multiplied with this term, and also with this term. So minus into 3x square becomes minus 3x square, minus into minus 7x becomes plus 7x, and minus into plus 3 becomes minus 3. Okay, now students, let us first decide how many terms with x square we have. Here I have plus 4x square, here I have plus 6x square. Okay, and here I have minus 3x square, students. Okay, so 4x square plus 6x square becomes 10x square, and 10x square minus 3x square becomes plus 7x square, so 7x square. Okay, great. Then let's decide how many times we have x. Here I have minus 3x, here I have plus 3x. Great, so minus 3x and plus 3x can be cancelled, and here I have plus 7x, so I'll just copy this plus 7x over here. Okay, and what about the constant terms? Constant terms, I have here plus 1, I have here minus 8, and I have here minus 3. Plus 1 and minus 8, plus 1 and minus 8 becomes minus 7. Minus 7 and minus 3 becomes minus 10. So minus 10. Students, this is our answer. That's it. Actually, today's lecture is nothing a new thing. We are just revising. Now students, I think so the second one is pretty simple. The third one I'll be solving it right now, students, but I want you all to pause the video first, solve this, pause the video, solve this, and then start along with me. Please start with the sub question 3. Okay, then afterwards you will do the sub question 2 after the lecture. You all will do along with me simultaneously. We both will do the sub question 3. First pause the video and complete this. Okay, now starting with the Sub question 3. Sub question 3 is C plus A minus B. C plus A minus B. This is the question. Okay, students, do we have the value of C, capital C? Yes, I have the value of capital C. What it is? It is 3x square minus 7x plus 3. Okay, so at the place of C, I'll put 3x square minus 7x plus 3. This is the value of C. Okay, in between I'll put plus. Okay, in between I put plus. This plus is copied as it is over here. This is the value of C. Okay, then I have A. I wrote the value of C. I wrote plus as it is. Now this is the time for writing A. So what's the value of A? A ka value is 4x square minus 3x plus 1. So I'll write here 4x square minus 3x plus 1. Okay, because students we have plus here, so actually there's no need for putting the brackets also, but it's good to write in brackets because we have expression with three terms. That's the reason, and I'm not drawing this brackets. Okay, it's fine because it's actually plus, so no worries about it. Then I have minus B, so minus I'll write minus, this minus is copied over here, minus, and then B. So now I'll be writing the value of B. Okay, what is the value of B? Value of B is 6x square plus 3x minus 8. Okay, so the value of B will be 6x square plus 3x minus 8. 6x square plus 3x minus 8. Okay, great. Okay, is equal to, now we'll be solving it. See here, because we have plus in between, so there will be no change throughout with these two brackets. Okay, so this will be 3x square minus 7x plus 3 plus 4x square minus 3x plus 1 as it is, but because there is nothing here, means it's 1, so this is like minus 1 multiplied with this entire bracket, so signs of all the terms will change. This will become, this is actually 6x square in the bracket, but this will become minus 6x square. Okay, this is actually plus 3x, but this will become minus 3x. This is actually minus 8, but it will become plus 8. Okay, now students, how many terms we have with x square? This is 3x square, this is plus 4x square, this is minus 6x square. Okay, 3x square plus 3x square and plus 4x square plus 3 plus 4 becomes plus 7x square and minus 6x square. So it comes to be plus 7 minus 6, so plus 1x square. Actually no need to write plus 1, it's, we can just write x square also. Okay, next we can see here, I have here minus 7x, here I have minus 3x, here I have minus 3x. Okay, so minus 7 and minus 3 becomes minus 10, minus 10 and minus 3 becomes minus 13, so minus 13x. Okay, then what we can see here, we have here plus 3, here I have plus 1, here I have plus 8, plus 3 plus 1 becomes plus 4, plus 4 plus 8 becomes plus 12. Okay, so I have here plus 12. Students, this is our answer. This is the answer. Okay, plus 1 no need to write, it's actually x square minus 13x plus 12. This is the answer of sub question 3, students. So hope you all also got the same answer, students. Pause the video please and do it fast. Okay students, now we are on question number 18. I'll mark a star over here, a very important question. Very simple, but just we have to be little bit careful. If, first of all students, whenever you encounter with this word if means given, the given terms. So if a ka value is this 6x minus 10y, the value, if a is this, the value for b is 4x minus 6, the value of c is 2 within the bracket 5y plus 3. These are the brackets, these are the given. So actually the four things are given to us. This is our first given, this is a second given, this is the third given, value of a, value of b, value of c, and very important, this is also given to us. It comes under the section of if, that a plus b plus c is equal to k multiplied by x, and at the end we need to find the value of this k only. Okay, unknown k. Okay, that's it. So four things are given to us. Of course we have to take the help of the given part only. Okay, solution. First I'll copy this, the biggest given data. to us. It's like A plus B plus C is equal to K multiply by X. This is X. Okay. Now students, you all tell me, do we have the value of this A? Yes, value of A is 6x minus 10y. So at the place of A, I'll put 6x minus 10y within the brackets. This plus will come as it is plus. Okay. Now students, you all tell me, do I have the value of this capital B? Yes, the value of capital B is 4x minus 6. So at the place of this B, I'll put capital B, I'll put 4x minus 6. Okay. Then I have plus. This plus is copied as it is, like here over plus. Okay. Next students, now we have capital C. Do we have the value of capital C? Yes, the value of capital C is 2 multiplied within the bracket. Now we have 5y plus 3. So at the place of this C, I'll put the value of C. It's what? 2 within the bracket 5y, sorry. 2 within the bracket 5y plus 3. Okay. Then I have equal to sign. So I'll put an equal to sign over here. Okay. Then I'll put an equal to sign over here. Then it's K written over here. K. Okay. So I'll write K as it is K. Then it's X written over here. I don't have value of small x. So I'll write X as it is X only. I'll write X as it is X only. Okay. Now the next step, students, will be to open up the brackets. Students, to open up the brackets. Okay. Therefore, this as it is, I'll write 6x minus 10y as it is. Plus, we have plus outside the bracket, so there will be no change within this bracket. So this will be plus 4x minus 6. It's a plus. There will be no change over here. But only thing is, this is 2 over here. This 2 will be multiplied with this term as well as with this term. So 2 multiplied by 5y will give you 10. So it becomes plus 2 5s are 10y. Okay. And between this plus, 2 multiplied by 3 gives us 6 is equal to this k as it is copied k and x as it is copied x. K multiplied by x. When there is no sign, it means it's multiplication in between them. Okay. Now students, let's jot down the terms, or let's pair up the terms who have x along with them. X. Okay. So here I have 6x. It's plus 6x. It's plus 4x. Nothing is written, means plus 6x plus 4x. Okay. And here, that's it. Only 2 terms I have with x. Okay. So can I write like this? Therefore, 6x plus 4x becomes 10x. Okay. Now let's note down the terms who has y. So it's minus 10y here. It's plus 10y here. Students, can I say minus 10y and plus 10y? Can I cancel them? Yes, I can cancel them. Then I'm left with minus 6 over here. And here I have plus 6. Students, once again, minus 6 plus 6 cancels. Is there any term remaining? No, that's it. That's it, students. So is equal to kx will be copied as it is kx. Nothing is there, meaning it's multiplied. 10 multiplied by x, k multiplied by x. I want to find the value of k, students. Pay attention over here. So therefore 10x I'll write as it is, equal to as it is. K I'll copy as it is over here. This x which is multiplied with k, if it goes on the left hand side, it goes down. This x which is there on the right hand side multiplied with k, it goes down in the division. It will not go on the left hand side and become minus because it was multiplied with k. So when it goes on the left hand side division, x can be cancelled. So therefore value of k is 10. That's it, students. So apparently it was a very tough question, but see, it's so simple, students. Hope you understood, students, the lectures. Thank you very much, students. Thank you. Now please solve it by yourself, don't copy, and in between leave 2 lines to enhance your presentation. Leave 2 lines between every step, students. Thank you, students.